promotion of the Escape Champions League, which is going to be a pretty big deal. I'd like to give you guys more thoughts on that, but we have the game here between Daut and Nicov. Microsoft has put up $60,000 for the prize pool for that event, and I'll be taking part in casting that, as will many of the big casters, if not all of the big casters in this community. And that the qualifications begin in a few weeks. The signups, all the info you can see on AoE Zone. I'm sure people can give you some links as well. It's a tournament that'll be lasting for an entire year, so either I'll be casting here if it's my weekend off from Escape, or I'll be casting on Escape. I'll be sure to give you a more formal introduction on the tournament and whatnot once the qualifications are underway. I've kind of been slacking there. Okay, so welcome everybody. This is the first game of the stream, and naturally, some of the things on my overlay aren't working, so let me just refresh these quickly. Now, we have all these fancy images, but sometimes things just don't seem to want to work for us. Okay, viewer count's good. 1 second. And boom. Sweet. Yeah, so this is a best of 7 between Daut and Nicov. Nikov's currently winning 2-1. My prediction was 4-1.
Bogchamp T90 salute 24 hours. Stream was pretty neato, eh?
I didn't get to cast the previous games. So we have Slavs for Daut in the blue and then Byzantines for Nicov. And this map is really interesting. It's called Cross, and there's pawns in every corner, the north, the south, the east, the west. So you'll see players trying to go there for docking. And then usually a lot of walls as well, which will be interesting because immediately right off the bat I noticed that Daut has a forward stone and a forward gold here. So if he wants to wall this off, you see these resources? If he wants to wall that off, it's not really doable in this area.
Keep on the great work, T90, T90, Woo, T90, Woo.
I think what he'll have to do is he'll have to wall before that, or maybe just accept the fact he will lose out on these resources and maybe need to fight for them later on. His civilization, though, I think Slavs is low-key one of the best civilizations in the game right now. People are slowly figuring that out. It's one of my favorite civs, too, but I think a couple things need to be adjusted, but anyhow, we're not talking about balance. Daut will be able to do a good job with them, I'm sure. Here comes Daut, and he has the sheep of Nikov's. Nicov, he doesn't have as many issues with those forward resources. You can see the stone, the gold, but he's going for his dock on the back. Who do you think is better in 1v1, Yo or Nicov? It's hard to say, man, because, I mean, Nicov recently returned to the game. That's the impressive thing. Nicov returned to the game like a week or two ago after uninstalling it, and now he's beating Daut 2-1, and I don't know, I think Nikov's top 3. I think that in the top 3 I would have Viper, Leary, and Nicov. But it depends on form. Asking that 2 years ago, look at that beautiful board lore from Nicov, just saving the board, didn't want to kill it out here, well done. You asked me that 2 years ago, and I say Yo is better, but I don't know anymore. Excuse me. Onezo, thank you for a 1.5 years. Jam Vander, thank you for 7 months. I'm glad you enjoyed the 24-hour stream. Wouldn't it suck if you guys were like, oh, T90, I hated the 24-hour stream. Elso, thank you for the 5. Rage, thank you for the 3. I think I gave Rage a shout out, but we'll give him a second shout out. So a lot of walling on this map normally, and feudal age aggression is normally delayed because players dock. So you have to build the dock and then fishing ships, whereas if you don't go for that dock, then you can build the barracks and the archery range and the stable, anything you would want earlier. So because the feudal age is delayed, it gives people more time to wall, and you can see Nicov now doing that. I don't agree with this wall. This is just because of the lack of scouting. He could come out here, house wall this, or just palisade wall both those areas. I'm not a big fan of that. Let's see what Daut will be going for. Yeah, see, Daut going for very passive walls here. You'll see different sets of walls during games of time. So you'll make a set of walls that are reasonable for Dark Age. And then when you have military and feudal and castle, you can afford to wall further forward. But at the moment, you just can't risk it. And I think we'll see similar builds for both players. Both players on 4 fishing ships now. And then soon we'll see the click up. It seems yesterday's lag is gone. Did you do something about that? Well, first of all, Voscarius, the lag was because of the server that I use to send in some of these fancy images and whatnot. So I have all my overlays, everything that is running on my OBS, which is the platform I use to stream. It's getting like a constant update from a server. So what I found out from the guy who helps me with all of this, he said that it was updating too frequently, and that's why the game started lagging. The other thing was it was a community game and there was a lot going on, but I think that issue will no longer persist. So I was scared. I thought it was a PC issue, but it turns out it probably was not.
I'm back, boys.
I can't wait to get AoE2 and get into some games here and stream some. Couple more weeks. Basudo, sounds exciting, man. Look at this. Daut coming forward. Now, Daut has clicked up to Feudal already, you'll notice. It looks like he will go for Man-at-Arms. Probably Man-at-Arms into Archers, maybe a forward tower here. And Nicov, he is still in Dark Age, and I think he recognizes this. So let's see, he's full walled. Wait, yeah, full walled. And, I mean, no, there's a hole here, but there's no way Daut goes through there right now. And he recognizes that Daut's going to hit Feudal Age. Oh, that was open! That was open! Well, it doesn't matter. He would have ran into the TC anyway. Daut's going to hit Feudal Age, and thus he needs to go to Stone so he can build defensive towers and maybe some walls later on. Nikov's still in Dark Age at the moment. So he's going to double down on these walls where he can. Now, again, in this area, Daut might be able to go through, but he would run into the TC. So let's see what Daut can do. Daut getting full map control. And he will have the Man-at-Arms upgrade soon. And going to Stone for more towers. So what I like, there's a couple things I like with how Daut is playing this. His scouting is just great. You see what he can see. He has Villager over here trying to sneak in. He was trying to dock that, I imagine. That's probably why we see the walls like this, whereas you could have walled to the water instead if you're Nicov. Daut's also adding extra fishing ships, so behind this aggression, he has lots of food coming in. And he knows for a fact that Nicov will not be able to push him because he is the aggressor. Now, Nicov trying to sneak this out. The activity of the scout is so important. Let's see here. 30 HP for Daut's scout. He could pick off this villager if he sees it, and he does see it. That's huge. Nicov for sure wanted to sneak a villager out. That way, Daut would assume that Nicov was in his base, and Daut doing the right thing, getting to the top of the hill and killing that villager. Now, I don't see him progressing any further with these towers, but I really like how he's used his map control here, and I love how he stopped that sneak. He just has to be annoying now, and still saving his scout, trying to kill Nikov's, but Nicov gets a shot and then runs off. Okay, loving the activity in the chat right now. I am going to focus on catching up with you guys after this game, because this game is extremely interesting. Nicov building an outpost. He knows that, okay, Daut could be coming this way. I just need to expect it. And now he's clicked up to the next stage. So this is something that Nicov wanted. This is why he went up later. Whereas Daut, he was very aggressive in Feudal. He's gained map control. He has more fish. And he'll likely be able to dock. There's 3 ponds he has access to. So he can, dock different areas. That'll help him later on. But for a couple minutes here, he's not going to have the Castle Age upgrade. He needs to be careful. Luckily for him, though, he has more fishing ships. He has Slav farmers, so he's not too far away from clicking up. And building a stable of his own now. So Daut's towers didn't do too much. I don't even think that he needed to build these towers to be in the position that he's in now. He's still on stone, though, so he'll have the stone for TCs in the next stage. There is about a 2-minute gap between these 2 uptimes, so that is the time that Nicov will have to do damage, and he needs to get a stable. I would say Knights is the answer here. The stable potentially a little bit late, but not the end of the world. He'll send a few Knights outside of his walls. Okay, now remember, Nicov secured this pond. There's plenty of fish here for now, but Daut he has a fire galley patrolling here, so he can control this one. And then also he's going out here to control this one. So Daut has 4 extra villagers, and he has 6 extra fishing ships, and he has Slav farmers. So in terms of economy, Daut is pretty far ahead here, and Daut should... Oh, look at that. That one arrow and killing that scout. It's up to Nicov now to get map control back. He will kill the man-at-arms. Does not have the economy that Daut does, so he's going to struggle to get upgrades and mass these things. And by the time this knight arrives, Daut will be in the next stage. It's just a matter of keeping his villagers protected and creating a few knights of his own. Sergeant Pepper says, what's up, man? Thanks for the community game yesterday. That was super fun map. I hope to play it again. Yeah, we'll do more of it. It was a lot of fun, I agree. So Daut has 3 of the 4 pawns. And as I said, now he's in Castle Age. He can create some knights. And I think he's fine. What will Nicov do to get map control back? That is the question. Oh, this is interesting. So 1 monastery for Nicov. Daut's tower shows this. So Daut will expect this. Now, 1 monastery is not unheard of when both players have knights. But 2, that could indicate a heavier 1 TC style push. And Daut does not see that. So I want to see how Daut will deal with this and how he will react to it. Is he assuming that Nicov will go aggressive with lots of monks in siege, which is what I think we're building up towards? Or is he just thinking it'll be 1 or 2 monks? Luckily for him, his forward buildings here will give him some line of sight as well. This hill here will be very important. If Nicov is behind in economy, but can get more military and take this hill and just keep Daut suffocated, Daut won't have anywhere to run. But I don't think this is what you would call an all-in push from Nicov. He is adding a second TC. Byzantines, of course, can advance to the next stage cheaper. So maybe he will just stay on 2 TCs, and let's see how many conversions he can get, if any at all. Oh man, Daut hasn't realized. I think he loses a knight here. Yes, he loses 1 knight. He could have lost all 3, so I guess it's good that he was able to run away. And he also sees how many monks are there and immediately clicks pikemen. So I think he will mass pikemen. Pikemen, he's hoping, will be the answer to the knights and camels of his opponent. And also the monks. And maybe some scorpions. Pikemen and scorpions might be the answer to this. It's always tough with monks, though, because those conversions can come in clutch. Daut getting horse collar, which in this situation is not the end of the world, because he's had mainly fishing ships. He doesn't have many farmers. He will add more farms after that completes. And Nicov, with 13 military versus 8 of Daut, he is looking to push in military. So this happens frequently in Age of Empires. One person has added more economy. You have to invest into that economy. That's a lot of wood into farms, or food into villagers, or wood into fishing ships. So the idea behind adding that economy is that you're going to have a lot more to fight with later on in the game, but it takes a while to pay off. Nicov, he doesn't have near the economy of Daut. It's not even close. He's down 5 villagers and he's down 12 fishing ships, but he's investing a lot more onto the battlefield. If any attack from Nicov doesn't work over the next 10-15 minutes, he's going to be really far behind because Daut's economy will pay off. And Daut is on 3 barracks creating pikemen. I think it's 3, right? Oh, just 2, sorry. The thing about Slav farmers, though, as Daut is adding farms, they farm so fast. You do get that investment back quickly, or the investment pays off quickly. I gotta love how Daut has been able to get all of these pawns as well. And, oh, okay. Daut, this is a mistake. He's not patrolling this any longer. And Nicov, he's gonna win this back. He'll kill these fishing ships. That could be a big turning point. You saw earlier Daut was patrolling there. He stopped doing so. And look how many monks are here. Now, I mentioned that pikemen can be really good versus the monks if you mass enough of them. But if Nicov gets conversion on every single unit here, he'll convert pretty much everything that Daut has on this hill. If you're getting pushed with this many monks, sometimes you'll go with a castle. Daut might, you see his gold floating. He might consider buying. Oh my goodness, T90 Stradamus at it once again. I might consider buying some stone to build a castle. Oh, Nicov will need to push here soon. I feel so proud of myself. I was just saying that. Like, I worked really hard to learn what I know about this game. Over the past year, though, it's really just been game sense. Like, very specific things like that. Like, what should X player do in this situation? Now, Nicov sees the castle going up. I think he needs to send the crossbows forward. Everything forward to go after the villagers here, and then the monks convert any form of military that Daut has. This castle is not going up, and Daut was considering sending more villagers. He's going to lose the ones on the hill, and that is tough for him. Again, this hill, I said it in the very beginning, was going to be so important to lock down. I think that Daut should have built the castle earlier, or at least committed more to it, but he didn't know the crossbow switch was coming in from Nicov until this moment. Could Daut have scouted that? Could he have sent one unit forward to see? Possibly. But this is where Nicov is going to take advantage of the fact that he can advance to feudal age quicker, or sorry, not feudal age, imperial age quicker and cheaper, and he will soon click up, actually getting redemption now so he can convert Daut's siege. Daut doesn't have as much food. Daut is about to lose some of his fish. You can see he's lost all of his fish here. What a miraculous comeback here from Nicov, honestly. That engagement plus all the ponds that he's bringing back, this is big. Daut still with a big fishing ship lead due to this pond back here, but there's not too many fish remaining. And let's see, what is Daut doing? This has got... Oh, he's going to commit to this? No. Does he know that Nicov has redemption? I don't think he does. Mangonel converted. We could see more Mangonels converted. No, 1 for 1 there. Can Daut commit to this and get this up? Is this going to be a famed Daut castle? 90%. Not many villagers here remaining. This will be close. If Nicov is able to focus fire these villagers down, it will not go up. And holy shit, that one villager on 2 HP gets it up. But it's going to go down. He's committed so much to that. The battering rams are right here. Nicov can just position his crossbows underneath the castle. Also, this monk, you know, it's about... it's a little bit behind on the faith he would need to convert this. So that at least is good for Daut. Let's see, can the monk get a conversion? No. Daut will save his castle. That was big. Sending out those Mangonels. What does Nicov have in store for the Imperial Age? Daut has now clicked up. This is actually quite a close game. Like, Daut's throws there make this very interesting. Nicov, though, losing so many crossbows there. He's lots of food and wood. Byzantines, we know their trash is strong. But ideally, he would have had his own castle to start treburing this with his Imperial Age advantage. He doesn't have that. So... now Daut has control of the hill, and I think on a map like this, it's all about map position and game position, and Daut has it back now. Daut has saved his fish here. He's probably not too worried about this. This is something Nicov should have had anyway. And it's still 13-1 with the fishing ships. Did Daut? Oh, I guess these fishing ships are idle for Nicov, which is a big mistake. He needs to be looking out here. Really liking Daut's position once again. More fishing ships. Both players level on vills, but I like the Slav economy much, much more because of the farmers. Nicov, what is he up to? Small counterattack here. He's getting bracer. He's also getting block printing, so getting some monk and crossbow upgrades. I think that Nicov needs to use some ability. Like, hit different areas, especially versus Daut, who isn't the fastest player. Daut is very good when you're fighting in one single area. Nicov, he can pretty much do it all. Daut needs to force the fight here. He needs to force Nicov to fight where he wants him, as he might be building up towards Onager. And that's exactly what you want with Onager. Sadly, I don't have time to watch, but I'm here to say hello since YouTube video asked for. Keep up the good work, T90, and everyone hello. Hey, Ace. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, Daut has quite a few Mangonels. Oh, Nikov's micro, though. Look at this. 4 Arbalests. The attention to detail. He has 100 population, and he's still able to focus on that. Daut, if he wants to go onager, lacking a little bit of gold, and there we go, he's clicked it now. His first treb is out. Nikov's first treb is out. Daut has so much more in the bank to play around with. And he has more population. So I still prefer his position here. Nicov is well forgetting about his fishing ships. That's why he's lacking the food. Because he didn't scout this earlier, the fishing ships aren't going out there. He needs to pay attention to that. In fact, they should show up as idols, so it's a bit of a misplay if you ask me. Picking off Daut's fish, and he'll kill all three here. Daut is stonewalling and trying to secure the flanks because he knows what Nicov can do when hitting from different areas. Now, again, great micro, but this is going to be more difficult for Nicov as these are now onagers. But what do you do against these onagers now? You use the monks with block printing, 12 range to try and get conversions, and if all of these get converted, Daut could be in big trouble. 2 conversions! 2 conversions, that's huge! That is absolutely huge. Also, the pikeman now exposed. This onager able to get a shot in, and Daut is repairing his castle. Nicov needs to be careful. If he looks away for one moment, this onager can change the entire fight. And here, he has not realized he has no defense upgrades whatsoever on these arbs, so they will get flattened. Now, this onager is on very low HP, but Nicov, instead of killing it, is going to try and convert it, and Daut has to delete that, so his opponent doesn't get it. Can Daut do something here? This is the area. If Daut loses his stone and his gold, I know his food eco is strong, but will he have the resources to keep this up? Halberdiers don't really counter all that much. Nicov isn't making anything that Halberdiers counter. It's just about having a meat shield now for Daut. Halberdier, onager, champion, that is the ideal composition for the Slavs. It's just that with the monks from Nicov, which is a brilliant play, the onagers can't do all that much, and that leaves the halberdiers all alone. Daut's going to lose this castle at this rate. Let's see. Oh, the quick wall from Nicov. The halberdiers were going in after the trebs. The quick wall from Nicov with the houses. That was clutch. Looking very, very close here. Is the game sound low? Here, I can up it a little bit. Tell me if this is better. I'm not going to up it in my headphones. Actually, I've been missing out on some things recently. I'll change it a little bit. That's a bit too loud for me. Let's see. I'm very picky about my audio levels in my ears when I'm casting because I have to hear myself talk and hear the game. How's that, guys? Too loud? Too quiet? Well, there's a pause now. We'll see where this goes. This is very interesting. Oh, wow. The colors switched as well. That's weird. Okay. This is a very interesting moment in the game. Daut, he's committed his halbs here. This is basically a useless attempt. He's not going to be able to get through. Too loud. Okay, good, because it's killing me. That might be better. I think Daut loses this castle. Now, he can make halbs. He can't make many onagers, though his siege workshops are queued up. It's still a bit loud for me, chat. What do you think? I don't know. I think Nicov, with the monks here, he has Daut countered pretty well. And pretty soon, if this castle goes down, Nicov can push this. Nicov can also build another castle. Well, yeah, we have to wait until there's actual engagements, I guess, to know what everything will be like. Nicov has figured out his fishing ships. Here, he's killed Daut's fishing ships. We'll see. This is a very crucial time for both players, though. Okay, we're kind of going to come back. Sorry if the audio is a bit loud. It's definitely loud for me. We can fix this and toy with this in the beginning of next game. That quick wall was clutch. The conversion's now clutch. That's 1 conversion. At 2 conversions, Daut can't do anything against this. So many conversions, only 1 onager remaining for Daut. Daut is, well, actually has plenty of stone. That's the funny thing. So he's not running low on stone, but He's wasting lots of stone in the repairs, but he needs to keep that up. Now, here's a new castle from Nicov. I was wondering where he would build that. And now bombard cannons as well. Oh, the micro with the arbalest. Perfect there to dodge the onager. He needs to use these 2 monks and do what he has been doing with conversions. And yep, he runs with the arbalest. He gets 1 conversion, and he will probably get 2. And yes, he has. Sorry, that pause was from one of the players. I can't do anything about that, guys. And Daut now loses a trebuchet. Will he lose this onager too? He will. Oh my god, Nicov playing lights out here. Nicov just repairing his trebs. Daut can't do anything about this. And it is now 130 population versus 140. Again, the halberdier population just kind of useless now for Daut. And what do you do against this? You tech into light cav or something, or even cavalier? It just doesn't make much sense versus Byzantines when they already have the monks and they have the cheap trash. Nicov has played this pretty much late Castle Age, early Imp to perfection. If he didn't have the monks, this would have been very difficult for him. But he does have them, and Daut can't address this. He cannot approach this at all. More monk upgrades now for Nicov. Nicov has 40 military versus the 14 of Daut. Daut has resources, but every option he has at his disposal just gets countered. But I have to say, Daut's being stubborn. He killed a bombard cannon there. Well played. He just needs to fight this soon. He's going to add in light cav, and he will get the final defense upgrade before he fights. So, masked arbalest, they can kill those light cav. I think Daut just needs to get lucky with a few onager shots, or I don't know if you can call it luck, but just be very attentive to it. What I like about the light cav is it will give him a bit of mobility, which he's been lacking. I also like Daut's position here. It's interesting that Nicov hasn't done anything about this. He must now realize, and he's building watchtowers there. Daut still repairing this castle, and here comes quite a few arbs. Daut could do this. It's so tough to use monks because you have to notice right away and you have to click everything. Let's see, Nicov, he notices. He goes for conversions. If he gets even 1 onager, he can kill these trebs. No, he does not. This is Nikov's point of view. He sees the light cav now. The light cav killing 1 monk. Just 1 monk so far. These monks should pull back. Oh, this could be good for Daut. How many monks can he kill here? He's killed quite a few now. Nicov going for conversions. Here come the onagers. Daut still has his castle up. Daut will kill these trebuchets. Nicov getting conversions. But he doesn't have any monks remaining. 2 trebs down. Daut still has the hill. Daut, I mean, both players lost a lot there, and Nicov still has more military. But Daut able to just tech switch, and he's done so wonderfully. With the light cav, the mobility of the light cav, he can also hold on to these golds and start hitting Nicov in different areas maybe. Just distracting Nicov from this hill. Yet again, conversions for Nicov. He's converted, looks like 1 onager there. He's lost a bombard cannon and a monk though. This is where it gets interesting. Nicov, he has resources. I think he needs to continue doing pretty much the same thing he is doing, maybe add in some helps. But Daut has these resources. He is much better position in terms of eco. Nikov's just been taking the better engagements, but the patrol from Nicov, that's a huge shot. Not only did half the army die, but the rest is all weak. I think with just light cav, Daut could clean up most of this. Still somehow Nicov with more numbers. He's creating non-stop, but that's the engagement that the onagers can give you. And the hussars, or sorry, the light cav are now hussars, guys.
Was flying to Venice during the 24-hour, catching up now at 20 hours. You are the best.
Nicov needs to put a little bit more focus on these extra resources, I think. But it's going to be almost too late now, because Daut will castle this. And Daut's using the mobility that he has. Map control is pretty much split 50-50 at the moment, but things have shifted here, and now Daut, he's the one in taking engagements that Nicov needs to address. But man, these monks, these Vululus, so tough to address. Another conversion or 2 for Nicov. Nikov's economy is You can tell he's struggling to follow everything. You see how he has idle farms? Normally a big indicator that players are struggling to catch up. More conversions, though. So many red onagers. And Nicov has had just as many onagers as Daut this game. Both players will go into a treb war here. This is an area that Nicov needs to wall off, I think. Daut sees the trebs, and he's thinking, okay, I want to go after that. But now there's halberdiers here for Nicov. And I don't like this engagement for Daut. In fact, Daut might not be able to send his trebs onto this hill. I think he needs to fire from this side, and he might need to go right into a treb war. The other thing is if he wants to try and kill a castle from Nicov, it's a Byzantine's castle with 6,700 HP. So it's much easier for Nicov to kill Daut's castles. And you know what? Before, he just had 1 or 2 trebs. This time, he's waited, and he's deployed them all at once. And he has killed that castle finally. Now, if he kills this castle, which he might soon do, and then kills these trebs, I think Nicov is right back in it. He kills this trebuchet. Arbalest, Skirmisher, Halberdier combo, countering the Hussars now. And I think this castle drops for Daut, and Daut is going to lose access to this gold. Nicov, I should point out, has 4 relics on top of the map control he's about to gain. And the micro from Nicov has been exceptional yet again. Noticing the onager and getting a conversion. 2 conversions! The reason I think Nicov is top 3 in the world is because he's so fast. He does everything so well. He's at 60 military. He's been creating the military, microing the military, and this castle's a goner. Like, Daut might as well just run away with these villagers. That castle's not staying up. And can Daut stay in this game? Okay, to everyone here on the Twitch chat, or in the Twitch chat, I recently added the low latency feature to my stream, which means that there's less of a delay. I did that before this stream started today, as Nikov's going to get another conversion, and Daut just deleting it. So this is a test. When you hear me say the word pineapple, type pineapple in the chat. I'm curious just how much of a delay there is. Wow, what? That's crazy! That's crazy. There's virtually no delay. Okay, how about the word red? Wow, this doesn't even feel like a Twitch stream anymore. This is just creepy. Isn't that crazy? You guys can see on the in-game chat just how quickly that's coming in. Well done, Twitch. That's what I have to say. Well done, Twitch. And Nicov building a castle there, securing this gold. I think the reason he's not building it forward is because he already has control of the front. He just needs to make sure that Daut doesn't have an opportunity to hit him from multiple angles, which is pretty much what Daut needs to do now, because he cannot engage this at all. And Nicov with 4 relics, 190 population, pushing Daut, killing Daut, and I think the end is near for the Serbian. I think he's losing too much. He can't get in here because of the quick gate from Nicov. And here as well, Nicov just needs to hold this area. He's actually winning this side. It's all Nicov now. Daut trying to add in his own skirms, but Byzantine skirmishers are cheaper. The upgrades are already in for Nicov. And all the production buildings Daut is trying to scramble up are just getting trebbed down. And what a game here. This is a super good game from both players, honestly. I mean, Daut with a feudal age map control and aggression. Somehow Nicov pushed this back. Amazing monk micro. The monk micro is really what impressed me here, because monks are not cheap. It's 100 gold. When there's so much going on, to be able to focus on clicking so much just makes my wrist hurt watching it. But he can do it, and there's no way that Daut can get in here. There's just no way. He's going to lose the onagers. It's really something special, because if I try and do that, I forget about the monks for 5 seconds and I lose everything. But you look at this level and these guys are so freaking fast. Their APM is just off the charts. Really impressed with them. The skirmisher idea is nice from Daut, but it's too late. You can't lose this many production buildings and this much economy and expect to be able to push back, and there's the GG. Wow. How cool was that? I thought that Daut, with the extra fishing ships and the extra farms, and the fact that remember when there were 2 trebs here and he killed them, and then he held his hill and got this hill? I was thinking, yeah, there's no way. There's no way for Nicov. But he used the cheap Byzantine military, and he used the monks. He always had more military numbers, and he always was getting conversions. Now, I think there was only one moment for Daut where he had a good shot. Maybe 2. I remember there was one here. But beyond that, for a guy who made probably 30, 40, 50 onagers, to only get 1, maybe 2 good shots, that just shows you how good Nicov was in that game. Hey, T90 official, who was it that made the monk mod noise again? What pro player was it against? I'll show it here, shipping. I know people are probably confused. Welcome to the stream, everybody. You can't see me, but I'm sending salutes to you guys. Happy Saturday. We'll have the next game coming up. There's the KD for you. Gold income will be interesting too. Yeah, I think the relics for Nicov really paying off there. Daut with so much extra food and wood, which is normally what happens with the Slavs Eco. And the stone too. He just probably put 1,000 to 2,000 into repairs. Great game. Yeah, 3K relic gold, and that would have only climbed. Happy Catter Day. We just got a cat in my house. I was confused about that statement